another one out. Zach?
As the sun begins to rise over Tombstone, our investigation comes to an end. The evidence gathered at the Birdcage Theater in Big Nose case supports what we already knew, that this town is most definitely haunted. But what has drawn us back and what will draw us back again is the living history of this place. To step back into a time famous gunslingers and outlaws walked these streets is an experience few locations can provide. The romanticized ideal of the American West was born here, and maybe that's why so many of the spirits of Tombstone have chosen to stay. How many Bibles have been set ablaze in your house?
This family really seems to need help.
That's about it. It started my stage stick on fire.
Take this Hollywood out of here. If you're here.
Do you like Bibles on fire?
Ah!
There are things in this world that we will never fully understand. We want answers. We have worked years to build our credibility, our reputation, working alongside the most renowned professionals in the field, capturing groundbreaking proof of the paranormal. I can't give you an explanation. This is our evidence, our ghost adventures. The Ghost Adventures crew has traveled to Seattle to investigate a home that has made headlines for its rampant volume of highly charged poltergeist activity. We're meeting up with our colleague Dave Schrader, who's done some preliminary reconnaissance on the claims being made, so we can uncover the mystery behind this story.
I know you contacted me a couple weeks ago, and you sent me over this whole case, this news clip of this guy claiming that his house is extremely haunted by demons.
Keith and his girlfriend moved in 2 years ago. He says strange things started happening right away. Keith claims items started moving, flying.
Every cabinet door is wide open. There's no way that is the cabinet door open. That's it.
What was that?
That's it.
The Bible still burned.
This is not a Casper type ghost.
And this is no ordinary Bothell house.
I'm 50-50 on this. Once you start watching some of that footage, everything that happens is off camera. I mean, what do you think's going on here?
You know, I was contacted by the local news affiliate to kind of weigh in on the video footage and the story as it unfolded. I looked at the amount of activity, and then after talking to the guy, this family really seems to need help, and they've been reaching out to religious dioceses, everybody trying to get help. Nobody will help. That's why I wanted to talk to you about it. I wanted to have you guys come out and investigate this case.
Hi, Keith?
Yeah.
Hey, Zach.
Hey, come on in.
Hey, how you doing?
Hey, man, how's it going? Nice to meet you. How you doing, Jay?
Keith Linder is the renter of this Bothell home.
Let's talk about the fires.
When I watch the news reports, the Bibles, how many Bibles have mysteriously been set ablaze in your house?
3 Bibles have been burnt in the house. We were sleeping on a Sunday night, and the fire alarm went off in the house. I run out that door, and there at my feet was the Bible open. You see any fire, close it. And when I opened it, that's where this was.
That's it?
Yeah.
So this was burned too.
Yeah. Now,
You know what burning a cross means?
not good. It ain't good.
If this is true, and there is a demonic force here that is lighting Bibles on fire, why would you stay?
As crazy as all this is, moving is simple. Still living and breathing. I still maintain a 9 to 5. So I think we're pretty grounded spiritually, mentally, but under no stretch of the imagination has it been easy.
This is July the 30th.
Over the past several months, Keith has spent countless hours documenting what appears to be an endless barrage of paranormal events. We know spirits can be manipulative and tricky,
This happened less than an hour ago.
so we need to dig deeper to see if the negative energy in the home is affecting Keith in a way he doesn't understand.
We're dealing with paranormal here. If you have to give it a center of where it springboards from, this would be the hallway right here.
Where are the holes in it?
This is where the candles have been thrown. It's throwing the objects that you're trying to use to get rid of it.
So you're telling me that these holes in the walls are being caused by the objects that these ghosts are throwing?
Right. So it'll throw the candles, it'll throw, we've had several crosses thrown off the wall.
To back up his claim, Keith shares with us evidence where he states an evil spirit is throwing glass objects against this wall, just off camera. While we need to further analyze this footage, if this is the work of some dark force, then we may be involved in a haunting unlike anything we've ever experienced.
And this is the room outside of the hallway that has the most activity. Who wrote all this? This is what the empty room. Everything is black.
So you're telling me that this demonic entity wrote these images on your wall in your closet?
And I've done it 3 times previously.
And you don't think anybody's breaking into your house and doing this to you?
No.
You don't believe that you've ever been fully possessed in this house?
Never been possessed. Now we've had your villains. I don't know if that's being possessed. I've had something shoot through you.
If these markings are the work of something truly supernatural, what Keith tells us next may explain why that particular room is the epicenter for the dark activity in the home.
There was a big fire in my office. We had saved through the whole house the previous night. There was so much activity. And when we woke up, she was out the door before I was. I went to go take a shower, and about 4 minutes of getting in the shower, the alarm went off. The hallway's filled with smoke. Something invisible runs past here. As I'm looking right to that door opens and then slams. When I get to the front door, and as I'm trying to open it, the door is like cemented welded shut. It will not open.
Like something was trying to keep you in a burning house.
In a burning house. I run back upstairs and find the source of the smoke in my office. And this poster is burning. Nothing else, nothing behind it. And I take my towel and I douse it out.
What happens when the firemen get
They
here?
were within us to work on the fire. Now the other time this front door would not open was when we had 2 ladies come from a local Episcopalian church to do a blessing in the hallway. And when they came, they're on the outside of the door, we're on the inside. The door would not let them in. It was like an elephant was holding the door this way and they're trying to pull it this way. And when we opened up the door, it was like, wow, that's weird. Never happened before.
With these demonic claims threatening the very safety and well-being of those who live in this home, we speak with Keith's girlfriend to get her perspective on living here amidst all of this activity.
These are some huge claims of a haunting here at this house. Why do you think that this entity is so pissed off at you and Keith?
I think it's pissed off because we haven't left.
Keith's girlfriend Tina lives with them here at the home.
What have you seen with your own eyes?
I've seen potted plants fly, all of my cabinet doors open.
This couldn't have happened maybe less than 2 hours ago.
this living room completely turned upside down.
Couch is knocked over. Over here, there's a plant on the living room floor.
So this entity's never personally attacked you?
No.
And what do you make about the writings on the wall upstairs? How do you believe this entity wrote that stuff?
I don't know how you can explain